SNnews News Radio. Thank you so much for coming in with Indacarseat, DatGuY, StreetNOW News, your Jake, Terry Dwayne Ashford. Indacarseat, DatGuY, Terry Dwayne Ashford with you once again on this Wednesday, May 5th. Currently, the time is 3:52. We're coming in live right now with you. We're live right now with you in order to deliver to you, for you, about you. All of the broadcasts, all of them that we've done today. We've had an extremely busy day. That is the life. And the journalism and broadcasting, it's the exciting life in the car. See that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford. And we are delivering for you all in one piece here in the narrative of this particular broadcast. All of our broadcast links, all of our broadcasts done for today. Now, we want to share with you that all of these broadcasts were done to you, for you, and about you before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We allege that the Washington DC Metropolitan Police was carrying out particular activity. I don't know what they call this activity, but carrying out this particular activity upon one individual person. This particular activity was done to the mother of Terry Dwayne Ashford, Wilma Greenwood Ashford, whose life was ceased. We allege because of it. At the negligence, we allege the Washington DC Police, when Indacarseat, that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, began the business called the Beat Reporter. And it was actually the initial name of the Beat Reporter newspaper that we were starting at that particular time. It was called the Anacostia Beat. It was called the Anacostia Beat. Anacostia Beat was supposed to be a newspaper type that utilized the skill set of the writing skill set of Terry Dwayne Ashford, which is what you're seeing and who you're listening to right now. The writing skill set was supposed to be conformed to writing news. Anacostia started with a beat reporter, leveraging on our relationship that we gathered with Washington DC Metropolitan Police. A wonderful relationship at that time. It was a good relationship at that time. Terry Dwayne Ashford, before becoming a certified business proposal manager, proposal technical editor, and proposal writer, before then he was a reporter. He was a staff writer, national news staff writer. He was a beat reporter. He covered a couple of the areas in Maryland, including the Route 1 corridor. That includes Mount Rainier, Brentwood, North Brentwood, that particular area. Also covered a beat out called Port Towns beat out in Maryland. He was the beat reporter for that. Community reporting is what that was called. But so Terry Dwayne Ashford revitalized his career, seeking more funds and not knowing that he was under attack at all. He actually became a certified business professional. So shall we say, redirected his writing skill set and became certified as a technical writer and became certified as a project manager, huge proposal projects, which requires certification in order to do that. Became a certified business guru using the skill set of writing to market business, develop business development. So Terry Dwayne Ashford then became a certified business developer using writing skill set in the certified and Shipley federal proposal management and writing. From there, now, what we're sharing with you now is today we've had to do all of this. Now, people don't know that when you broadcast, you're actually writing. See, the writing skill set that Terry Dwayne Ashford developed, that became certified in doing, is something that can be done in the person's brain when he's a broadcaster. It's really sticking the words, and he write the words in his brains, and then he deliver the words in format in through a broadcast. So that's what the broadcasting part of journalism is. And so what we're delivering for you, everything that we've had to deliver today, do today in order to share with you what was happening to Terry Dwayne Ashford in Indacarseat, DatGuY StreetNOW News. And through the Washington DC, what we allege is Washington DC Metropolitan Police trying to swap the skill sets, trying to give the skill sets of Terry Dwayne Ashford to someone else. And sadly, we believe that particular skill set was due to be attributed to someone based on race. They wanted the blacks, the skill set of journalism. They loved that, but they didn't want it in a black guy. They wanted to portray that this particular skill set was going to be in a whiter race male. So, in order to carry out that particular ordeal, they had to swap it. And that's exactly what we are saying had to happen, and through the Washington DC Metropolitan Police. And what we're sharing with you right now at this particular time, during this particular live broadcast, LIVE, you're live right now, which means we've attributed this particular broadcast, this voice, the face and all that, to the appropriate person. Terry Dwayne Ashford is the appropriate person. And so, but what we've done today, we've done a total of 10 broadcasts today. 10 of them. And we have actually 8 broadcasts that we did today, and we have 2 of them we're referencing from last night. We've included all of them in the narrative of this particular broadcast. We want you to click the link to follow us there, and you are there. Also, you can email us. Email will be shown in the narrative of the broadcast as well, and you can also text us. Need services by StreetNOW News Proposal Services or any other type of professional, certified business, legitimate business services. We are also alleging that the swapping of the skill set of Terry Dwayne Ashford in Indacarseat, DatGuY StreetNOW News was in progress, working right along with what we have seen as, well, alleged as trafficking. Human trafficking due to seeking of relationship. We'll just leave it at that. You know, they used to tell me when I was growing up, you know, in America, they say, this is what they say. In America, it's not about what you know and how smart you are. It's about who you know. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. Well, my question now is what I'm learning is that it might be about who you know in a specific way. And we don't want to talk about what that specific way is that we're learning. We don't want to talk about that. But it's about, I heard it wasn't about what you know. It's about who you know. But are we narrowing this to a point where it's about who you know in a specific way? Come on now. And that is why we're challenging this in the way that we're challenging, because we don't deal like that in a pimping type way. For StreetNOW News, click the link within the narrative, and there you'd have all the broadcasts done for you, all about you, from Terry Dwayne Ashford, StreetNOW News. That's the news today. Today is May 5th. It's Wednesday afternoon. The time right now is 4 p.m. 4 p.m. You're live with us, live. You're also listening to a new piece that we brought in specifically for this particular beat. We swapped the piece. We started a new piece for the backstage today, and we started with Dome by Jeffy Kyle. For some reason, we decided to swap that piece and that particular musician with the piece that you're hearing right now. This particular piece is called Outside, and it's provided to us by Inkston Music. Narrative, click the narrative there and you'd have the credits for that also. I'm the producer. I am also the reporter. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. I am also the management team. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. And I am also the director of this particular project. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. The voice you're hearing is the voice of Terry Dwayne Ashford. The face that is on the cover of this particular broadcast done at a current sense at the time this particular broadcast has been delivered to you is Terry Dwayne Ashford. The beat you're hearing is called Outside by Inkston Music. Thank you so much for your listening ear. You are with SNnews, Terry Dwayne Ashford. The date is May 5th, Wednesday afternoon. The time right now is 4:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Producer for this particular program is Terry Dwayne Ashford. The director for this particular program is Terry Dwayne Ashford. Management company for this particular program is Terry Dwayne Ashford. Reporting is the voice of Terry Dwayne Ashford. The voice of Terry Dwayne Ashford right here. And on the cover is the face of Terry Dwayne Ashford. Unmasked. All for you. Very nice beat here. It's called Outside. Brought to us by SNnews Music.